Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Florida State's offense trots out there to open this game. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
This guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Good enough for first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tight end goes in motion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Quarterback still with the football. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The Yellow Jackets looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Running play called on 3rd and short. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. He's swarmed by the defense. 3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff on a single back formation. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Hold it. Open.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pass clock. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down after that short completion. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it for a big gain. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. The Yellow Jackets are on the move here.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball carrier recovers it, and the offense will keep possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Defense is coming after him.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember the last possession, it was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is...
Touchdown, Seminoles. Strong game by this quarterback. They're set now to try the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Yellow Jackets begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the Yellow Jackets looking to cash in this red zone trip. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. From the shotgun, drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments. And the sophomore making an impact play. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. And now the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? That's reeled in. It's Johnson.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Snags the quick throw. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Important third down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Yellow Jackets will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. The sure hands. It's Johnson. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Noles will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Off play action, he's looking to throw, and it's caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Handing off on the draw play. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Pulls it in. It's Baker. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They're going to run it. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
But it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And they get him down after the completion. Second down after that previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He was very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game settings before we move on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Yellow Jackets will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the offense trots back onto the field here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Seminoles pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Going for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Seminoles. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The pocket breaking down. Got him. He's sacked.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He makes the grab. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the...
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The sack sets up 2nd down.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to cut in to this lead. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Knowles will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking right. This one caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. And the catch is made along the sideline. It's a short gain, but enough for the first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
A fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And the game just good enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. More set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. And the Yellow Jackets will line up now. It's first and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, cover an onside kick. You never know.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And they've got him.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.